almost too good for my own benefit. Feels that way sometimes, feels like sometimes I just do things, and instead of thinking, or worse yet, thinking about what I'm doing, and I still end up doing just things that may not be in the moment, not just beneficial or pleasurable, but knowing that how it's going to affect me negatively, So welcome to the complicated but kind of simple podcast. I am here today to bring another topic, to bring another idea to your plate, and hopefully you guys can have some fun thinking about it, because this topic I've been cooking up past few days, and it's really been, I don't want to say eating me up, but it has been affecting how I think and live, and personally I think it's beneficial. Now, before I get into this, I'm going to be completely honest in saying that I am very happy to say I am happy with my life values. I am happy with how I act and why I act. I think I put a lot of time and thought into what I believe is good, what I believe is things that make me happy, and things that are good not only for me but society, and that I wouldn't have it any other way, because to my knowledge the way I'm doing it right now is the right way. But saying that, I do feel that sometimes, just like there's bad and good consequences to your actions, not all actions are all black and white. Therefore, I feel that sometimes knowing that I'm not sure of the outcome of an action, and it may be negative for me, I will still go out and do it to help someone else, which I have. But at the same time, let me get this clear, I am not regretting it. Let me lay down a foundation for you. I was at work. I got a new job for 1 to 2 weeks. It's the previous job that I spoke in the video, and it was like 2.5 weeks I get this job, and I feel that everyone there is pretty good. Everyone there likes to work. Everyone there understands their job and is positive and is willing and ready to work, and I love it. But there's one person in particular that when I went to you, I felt pain, and it wasn't because I was in pain, rather it was because you were, you know what I'm saying. That person was hurt, very hurt, and I know that, knowing it going into this, that I can't just be aside and watch you be hurt and not do anything, especially if I consider you as a good person. So I go up to them and I'm like, hey, what's good? I'm Chris. And I tell them, I'm like, I see that you're hurt and in pain. I'm like, I'm sorry, and I don't know what you're going through, but I want you to know I see that, and if you want to talk about it and stuff, I'm here. And this person is so sweet and nice, and for some reason we just clicked together just instantly. At least in my opinion, I really felt just calm and happy, and I was hoping that they felt the same, and they did, So I'm with this person and they tell me about their lives, and it's just not going the best. In fact, talk about getting stuck in a rut, getting stuck with your ideas, getting stuck with what you're just given and not knowing what to do. This person is hurt, and I listen to them, and it affects me in a way, because now I'm invested and I care, and I feel bad. And I'm not gonna lie, I think, or thought, I guess still think, of you late night, And it's a price I pay. It's a price I pay knowing that there's no reason for me to go and help this person. And there may not be a real benefit for me, but I still want to do it because you're going through some stuff, and I want to be someone, especially feeling that you're a good person, that I want to help you. It's just how my values are. It's just off of what I think. That's all I can really say. Therefore, I was just trying to really help this person, and I knew I didn't have the right words, and I knew listening to their words that I would be affected, not in a negative way, but in a way, and I still decided to go through with it. Therefore, from there, I'm waking up late at night. I'm just thinking of solutions, and I'm thinking of what I can do and how I can help this person. And it kind of made me bring up the thought of why am I doing this? Like, I know I have like certain values of how I think, and I should act good because of how I feel, because I feel good not with just pleasure, but with trying to create happiness and trying to improve myself to be happy and doing small things every day and all that good stuff. But it didn't explain all my drive, And then I thought of to when I was young, because a lot of us have role models, and I'm going to speak more about that later to other role models, but one of them when I was younger was Percy Jackson. Books are just incredible in how this guy is selfless, is going to help his friends no matter where it gets him in life. It doesn't matter. He's not going to leave his friend behind. It's just not what he does. These are like true friends of his. And he learns lessons across the way. And I've read basically the whole series, both of them, the old one and the new one, and I love them. And it's a very difficult road. But what this guy is, the gods in the book told him, they told him, look, man, this isn't easy. And it's going to be a hard road. He's like, I don't care. I'm going down this road. And then me reading these books, knowing how it turns out when you go and wanting to help people, and knowing that when you take on people, you take on some of their pain, that I still want to go do that, makes me feel like a bastard, makes me feel like an idiot at times, but I know I gotta do it, because even though Percy Jackson didn't even know what they were telling him and didn't have any examples of what he could be going through, me knowing what I will go through, I still want to go out and help these people that I consider to be good and that are around me. And I feel not that I have an obligation, but I just know it's going to be in me to help them. And maybe you can say, well, it's a fictional book, but no, it has examples of just, it's true. You help people, you take on what they give you, you take on how they feel, you take on what they think of, and there's a certain joy in that, but it makes me feel that sometimes why, it's so interesting. I just try to think of the reverse, because it's something that I don't understand about myself, even though it makes me happy, even though it's something to drive towards, even though it's all this, all that and a bag of chips, as they say. It's interesting that I'll still go and do it knowing that I'm going to be taking on maybe a few sleepless nights or taking on pain, but it's uplifting in a way. And it made me think also, I started doubting myself. What if I'm just doing this because I know I'm only going to be at this job for so long? What if I'm just doing this because I know that I'm probably not going to be the person to truly help them? And I know no matter what I do, it probably doesn't even matter. Like, I tell myself that I'm probably not gonna be the reason to change them, and it sucks because you want to and you want to help them because now you care, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I came to that conclusion, it's something that I am now more willing than ever to do, It's something I feel in my bones, in my soul. I grew so much from this break, from college, working this job, I don't understand, and it's just been on my mind. I don't understand why, but helping you just hopefully feel hope, helping you feel that there's another side, helping you feel that there is another side, and that life isn't just one way, and that it sucks, and I know it sucks, and it's rough, and I don't know what you've been through, but I know that I've been through the freaking worst of a lot of life too, and that there's still plenty more to come. That's not what I'm saying, but I've been through stuff. It's heartbreaking, and it's painful, and even though I have all these reasons to, I just look at myself, am I even doing this for my own benefit? Like, this isn't, you may say I'm getting a greater thing out of it, but it still doesn't mean that you're not affected. It still doesn't mean you don't have consequences, and it still doesn't stop me from saying yes. It does not stop me from going, you know what? I don't care. Like, people need help out here, but like, people need someone to listen to them at the very least. I would feel horrible if I weren't to do that, because everyone else is not just content, but with me and how I've built myself, I can't do that anymore. I can't just stand by while someone is trying in their life, and they have things to do, they have people to take care of, they have goals that they don't even see anymore, but they're still working every day, their job and their families, and trying to improve and be happy. Like, I can't. And it sucks because a lot of times I don't have the answer, but I had to just come to the realization is all that is fine and dandy, but I'm still out here to help people. I'm still out here to listen to you if that's what you need, and I hope that a lot of people, and I truly believe a lot of people, can go and do that same thing, because I was given that from a friend, and I felt that it was almost a test for myself to be able to be given the opportunity to go and just listen and care and truly want nothing back. It's just, I felt that I've turned a page and I've been able to help myself now because people help me, and I hope that it carries on just like it did to me, from me, and I truly believe that I have the ability to do it, and it's weird because I'm writing down these words in my notebook, and just like I said in the beginning, I have zero regrets of what I've done. I have absolutely no doubt that what I did, and that if I take good or bad consequences, if whatever happens, even though they may be helped or they may not, that I'm gonna keep living my life this way, and I hope that others find the same just comfort in trying to live their life that way too, not just trying to ignore people, but truly trying to help, and this one definitely feels more jumbled, but I felt that this podcast has been one of the most necessary ones that I had to make, and I hope you enjoyed it, because I enjoyed making it, and I have enjoyed every second of the experience of thinking to do this, But, I truly feel like not only are you rewarded, but it's gonna be okay, It's worth it. It really is. Anyways, I'm gonna have to say thank you so much for listening, and I hope you slow down and hopefully find joy in helping others too. I'll catch you later. Peace.